so Noah has got a shunt. It starts here, and it comes down behind his ear, just like that, and it goes down over his collarbone. The tubing is just here, and it goes down into a small opening in his tummy. There's a little valve and a little button just here under my finger, which controls the movement of fluid down that shunt. I can feel it, and I can pump the reservoir with my finger, and it opens, and it fills and refills readily, which is brilliant, which tells me that it's working properly, isn't it?
Suddenly, the family have to rush him to the emergency department of the hospital where they've cared for him from birth.
He's not been well for about 7-8 days now. He's got a cough, sneezing. On Friday, I had a high temperature of 104, and he was quite lethargic, so those can be symptoms of shunt problems, which is obviously life-threatening. So we're quite worried.
If Noah's shunt gets infected, it could easily spread to his brain, and he will need immediate surgery.
We came through on Friday night, and they kept him in. We ended up getting to bed around about 3:20 in the morning.
With such a weakened immune system, Shelley and Rob have to act quickly every time Noah gets any type of infection.
Good boy. I got salt here.
Looking at him and assessing him, he's got a cough and a snotty nose, and he's obviously not being himself, and I can see that that's worried you, and I understand that. But looking at him, he looks like a well boy with a nasty sort of viral respiratory infection. Yeah. He's got some complex problems in his history. I'll have a chat with my boss and make sure that they're happy to let you go as well.
And that would be nice to go home now. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye. All right, bye.
Now Noah is out of immediate danger, the whole family can go back to Cumbria and get some rest. A few days later, the family get a visit from Harley Street neurosurgeon Dr. Chandler, a friend of Dr. Nicholson's. He's heard about Noah's case and has come to see his progress for himself.
Oh! Noah, I'm just an old man.
First, he checks to see if Noah's all-important shunt is continuing to protect his brain.
Okay, so Noah has got a shunt. It starts here, and it comes down behind his ear, just like that, and it goes down over his collarbone. The tubing is just here, and it goes down into a small opening in his tummy. There's a little valve and a little button just here under my finger, which controls the movement of fluid down that shunt. I can feel it, and I can pump the reservoir with my finger, and it opens, and it fills and refills readily, which is brilliant, which tells me that it's working properly, isn't it? We can look at the size of his head and say that actually his head circumference is larger than we might expect for a child of his age, but that's because of the underlying problem.
I can't even find number one.
Dr. Chandler moves on to testing Noah's development.
Give it another go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you put them in order? Go on, let's see what you can do. Which of these is number 1? Which number is that? And what number is that one?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Number 4? Are you sure?
Noah's struggling with the numbers, so Dr. Chandler tries something else.
Oh, very good. So, let's have a look. Hold them straight. Hold them straight. Now, close your eyes. Touch your nose with your finger. Okay, that's good. At the moment, he's showing some signs of developmental delay, but a child who's developmentally delayed at age 4 is not necessarily going to still be delayed at age 8. Put the blue one on in the same way. Looking at him today, the shunt seems to be working brilliantly, and that's great. And you seem to be pretty perky, you do, Mr. Happy.
Look at this.
It seems that there is a degree of developmental delay, but I stress that there's a huge variation in what children can achieve.
Is there anything that we can be doing to aid his development? I mean, we try and do as much as we can.
Noah's getting an incredible amount of input and stimulation, and that's what they need. You are one amazing kid, you are. Aren't you? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you realize that too. That's very important.
So funny. Based on what he's done so far, there is no good reason why he shouldn't continue to develop, relatively normally intellectually. That is obviously the key to independent existence.
It would be really interesting to follow Noah, to scan his brain again and see what he's like in 10 or 15 years' time.
His parents give him a phenomenal amount of input, and they're doing everything that I would want a parent to do in this situation.
Dr. Chandler has one last question for Noah.
What are we going to teach other doctors? Can we learn anything from you, Noah?